I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network. Live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing game 39 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. We got the New York Mets at Philadelphia Phillies. Mets season record is 13-25. Philadelphia Phillies record is 29-10. Phillies lead the series 1-0. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green, and I'll be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at home in Game 2 of a 3-game series. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my new Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook that has playoff championship content from the past and current. Check out my Hall of Fame Facebook on Facebook. Friend me there under the name Joe Price Hall of Fame.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now in the box, Jose Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Reyes on at first, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
In there, now the throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Next for the Mets, Todd Frazier. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
That's wide, 2-0. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And that's the second out.
Batting six, First baseman number 23.
Digging in now, Adrian Gonzalez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. And the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Robert Gesellman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Next up for New York, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And that is off the first base bag. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Robert Gesellman.
The pitcher, Robert Gesellman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Two and 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Marisnick stands at second with 2 gone. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Jose Reyes. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
The right fielder, number
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Jay Bruce.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets out in front 6-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now Carlos Santana. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And they'll get the tag on him at second. It's a 3-6 double play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Delfranco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance. Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. Marisnick, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnick, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field.
Yeah, man, yes, let's go, Phillies. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Home run, let's do this, man. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful home run for the Phillies. Let's go, Bills. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, dog. Look at this hit. Beautiful hit for the Phillies. All right. We're waking up. Coming along. All right. Let's go, Phillies.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Gesellman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. The 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Popped up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. Decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
This is on the ground over to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Well, Matt, this is
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
The right fielder, number 19.
And this is fouled at the plate. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 4 runs here in this half inning. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Hoskins. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Phillies 3. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Darno leads off second with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. To third. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, Robert Gesellman. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Crawford gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Digging in and looking for more as Drupal Cabrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Frazier is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. 1 run scores. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top 14-3. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Aaron Altair will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Altair stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there, and as you can see, they are way behind. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Line towards center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the air, down the line in left. Hoskins is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Marisnick takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Riding in once again, Robert Gesellman. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I got to count 2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing on 4.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Mets lead this one 16-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Lifted in the air to center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Looped out towards short. A throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So now Carlos Santana.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Williams over at second. Hoskins at first, one gone. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 16-6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. 7 hits in 13 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ground ball right side. Santana's got it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Todd Frazier will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 40, Jason Vargas.
Cameron Rupp is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded to third. Frazier is there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Vargas gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. The Mets lead it 16-6. Francisco Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jay Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Next up for New York, Adrian Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Adrian Gonzalez is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud,
as he rips it on the ground to second.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnick. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next for the Mets, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Franco is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Reyes. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A ball and no strikes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Grounded to first. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. One and 0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 down, runners at first and second. To 2-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. 1-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets are out on top, 19-7. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Tommy Joseph come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped up. Cabrera has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Rounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
19-7 this evening. The Metropolitans posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Robert Gesellman wins his third of the season. Nick Pivetta takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. Jason Vargas takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
All right, we're going to do game 2, all right, which is game 39 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. We're doing the highlights. New York Mets at Philadelphia Philly, highlights today. We're going to do it right now.